Hello, friends and champions of Vera Aqua Vera Vita. Over these past few months, our world has certainly been through the ringer. From the coronavirus pandemic, to outcries against racial injustice, to the riots and violent unrest that have impacted many of our cities. Some of you may even be negatively affected, either indirectly or directly, by these challenges we are facing. I and all of us here at Vera Aqua Vera Vita want you to know that we stand with you, and we are keeping you and the world in our prayers. As Harvey Dent says in The Dark Knight, night is always darkest before the dawn. And I am a strong believer that God works all things for the good of those who love Him. Nothing that happens is by accident, for God has a plan for all things. It is with this hope in mind that I want to take a couple of minutes to share with you and celebrate the good things that the Lord has been working in and through Vera Aqua Vera Vita in the past few months. And what better month is there to celebrate than June, which is particularly important to us because it is Vera Aqua Vera Vita's birthday month, and the month in which we renew our organization's consecration to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Immaculate Heart of Mary, which takes place on June 20th. Moreover, this month is especially celebratory to me because it is my birth month, and hopefully in the next few days will be the birth month of my wife and I's son, our first child. One exciting thing worth celebrating is that the Lord is bringing good out of the bad with increased general awareness of the global water crisis as a result of its intimate connection to the COVID-19 pandemic crisis and the importance that clean water and improved sanitation is having on preventing the spread of the virus. Now more than ever, why we exist as an organization is getting the attention it truly deserves and needs. We are working hard to capitalize on this increased attention by casting our net as far and wide as possible to engage more people in helping us to fulfill our mission to give the gift of true water, true life. Did you know that every day nearly 10,000 people are dying from a waterborne disease? Long before the coronavirus pandemic, we were dealing with a global water crisis. Now more than ever, we need to come together in generous service of our fellow man, the most vulnerable in our world, and people in developing countries who are at an even greater risk now due to lack of access to clean water, proper sanitation, proper hygiene, and improved healthcare facilities and services. Even though much of our work in Peru has been hindered or put on hold by countrywide quarantine lockdowns over these past few months due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we are excited to share that we have been able to complete the sanitary sewer system improvement master plan as part of phase 2 of our work in Monte Castillo. With the help of a senior design team from Texas A&M University and incredible in-house volunteer engineers, this has been made possible. We have begun initial steps to construct and implement recommended rehabilitation improvements to the sewer system in Monte Castillo. Also, with the support of several generous donors, we were able to provide COVID-19 emergency relief aid to the people of Monte Castillo in the form of containers for hand washing stations, hand soap, and face masks. Praise be God, there have only been 6 known confirmed cases of the coronavirus in the community. Our team is growing, and we now have 16 consistent volunteers, including 4 unpaid interns representing 4 different universities. And I want to give a quick shout out to all of these people that collectively are putting in countless hours of volunteering. We could not do what we do without our team. As we approach the halfway mark of the year and reflect back on where we have been and look forward to where we are heading, I am excited to share a few things that we have in the works for this next quarter of the year, including substantial progress on phase 2 of our work in Monte Castillo, with the construction of sanitary sewer system immediate improvements and building out of a digital map containing infrastructure information data for the sewer system in Monte Castillo. And God willing, when restrictions begin to lift in Peru, we will reinitiate our efforts to serve other communities as we begin to assess, prioritize, and hopefully begin serving 12 new communities in the Puren region of Peru. In July, we will also begin planning for our third annual Speakeasy fundraiser. You may want to go ahead and get your Speakeasy attire ready because it's going to be a heck of a party. And we are targeting early spring of next year for that event. And don't forget to mark your calendars to donate to Vera Aqua Vera Vita on September 17th for our third annual participation in North Texas Giving Day. I am happy and honored to serve our team and our less fortunate brothers and sisters in developing countries as the Executive Director of Vera Aqua Vera Vita in our shared mission to bring an end to the global water crisis. Rest assured of my prayers for you and your family, and please pray for the people we serve in the Purin region of Peru as we continue to give the gift of true water, true life to them. And if you want to read more or learn a little bit more about what we have going on, I encourage you to read the full Executive Director message, which can be found in a link below. Thank you so much. God bless. Together, we are giving true water, true life.